Hello guys, thank you for watching the video of project management accounting. This is episode 3 and where we are working with project category. So I was working with the error and I thought let's record the session also. Um, okay, fine. I cannot record, that's fine. Okay, I think I need to share my screen. So let me share my whole screen. Yes. So now my screen is visible to you and now I'm going to start with the error first. Okay, so where we were working in the shared category. So I find out in the link that there needs to be a project category enabled. When I'm going to the project category, I have created a new category group where I have taken the hours charged. Why it is important? Because if I click on it, the project category group, you see the hours, and hours are then connected with the cost accrual, which I'm going to, as I told you in the next section, when I'm going to pass on the financial entries. Okay, so I will go back. Now it is showing me shared category is not to be used in the project. You must can be used in the shared. Okay, so let's go to the. I have duplicated it so that I can check the error. This is important for all those newcomers who are coming to the financial management, Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations product, and they want to learn. Okay, so such type of errors you will get in your daily routine, and these errors needs to be resolved at your client end. Okay, so can we in the project shared project category setup? So let's go to shared project category setup. So over here, if I go to the project management and accounting module, opening. Let's open it. So it is now open. So there is a setup. If we collapse all and go to the setup, shared project category setup. I think this is the one shared categories. And other than this, I'm not seeing anything. Yes, let's go to shared category setup first. So there is a hour. So I will type the hour and I will enter H O U R hour. Enter. So shared category is not there. Let me check the shared group is there. If I click on the save button, shared category is not set to be used in the project. Shared category. Which shared category I'm utilizing over here? Category ID. This is the category ID. Let me check if hours are there or not. Hours. Category ID. Sure, this is the shared category. Over here, if I go, I will check if hours are there or not because I have added it. So let's go here. It is not saved, so let me save it. So I will select the hours. Then hours is the name. This is the shared category and can be used in the project. I will save it. Now it is saved. I will go back and now I will save it. Let me refresh it once. Click here. Now hours. Yeah, this is done. Okay. So now hours have came up. I will save it. This is now saved. Okay. Here on the project categories, it will go to the cost and account and another category as well. I will go to the, this is my cost and revenue accounts of the project, and against the category also, we will have this one. Okay, so hours. So similarly, we will create few more. Okay. So work breakdown structure. Now I will set up the category. I hope I should get a hours now. Okay. So category is hours. For the analysis phase, I am going through the 20 hours. Let's say 100 hours is for, normally no one gives the 100 hours, but okay, fine. We will give 100 hours for analysis purpose and I will save it. Okay. Now I will click a new button. Over here, I will go for the development. So development. So for the development also, it will be charged in hours only. So we will select the hours. Then we will go for the, after the development is done, we will go for the UAT. Okay. For the UAT, we will go for hours only. And here I will select, let's say for example, it is going to be 100 hours for development. If analysis is, so let me reduce the analysis hours because no one will allow this thing. So analysis is of 50 hours, development we are taking 100 hours, UAT will be of 25 hours, UAT we will give, and then new analysis, development, UAT, production, or I will say go live. Go live activity, we will charge in hours, where we will do all the setups and configurations. And for that, we will take another 100 hours. So this is taken. So analysis, development, go live, and finally we will give a support, which is support. So everything I'm charging right now in the hours way only. Okay, so hours. Now hours will be, let's say for the support we are giving first 100 hours as free also in the support. So 100 is your support and we will save it. Now what I want, the task of analysis and development will start and the UAT will start. Go live can only start after 21st. Okay, so what I will do, I will go for the UAT can be done after the development. So this can be done. So we can charge, we can make the predecessors as development can only be done after the UAT can only be done after the predecessor. So it will take the, see it has all automatically taken the first of this. So go live can start after this. So I will take this as 3. Okay. Now once I select, the support can start after the 4th. Okay. So I hope this is clear now. System is automatically taking the date. So my system will be go live on 30th of October if I go with the development phase of this. Okay. Now here, this is scheduling view. We have a cost estimate. Under the cost estimates, there is the analysis. Okay, what we can do, we will create a new button over here. Expand it, yes. So this is the transaction type is hours, where it is calculating into the project category of hours. There is a role ID, okay, that we can assign. Then under this, if we charge under the fee, we need to have a project category of fee as well. So if there is any fee involved, a license fee or something like that, you can charge over here. You can give the description. The license fee will be charged in the application. So it is coming as a fee. Okay, so the quantity will be 1. You can have your unit cost and unit price over here. So let's say, for example, the hours will be constant. So we are charging 100 as a charge. The sales price will be, let's say, for example, the sales price we are charging them is 120. Normally there will be a 120. So unit cost will be, nobody gives a 20% of margin, will give 50. So 60% is a margin over here. The unit sales will be 120. So we are charging them 120 over here. Then there is application fee. The unit cost for the application fee, application will directly charge to them. So the application fee will be, let's say for example, 1000 USD. Okay, so now going further, we have application we have added. We have added the hours. Over here, we can add the expense if there is any expense or if there is any item involved in it. So right now we are not treating this as this one, but yes, what I will do, I will see if we can. So in the second development, we will charge the hours. Okay, fine. We are charging in the UAT also hours, that is fine. We are charging the go live, you can add fee and other things also as per your business need. Okay, so I will go for this one, go live, support, cost estimates is done. Okay, scheduling. So now we will save it. Once I save it, I will close this particular form, and after the closing, I will generate it using this work breakdown, create quotation lines from the WBS. So click on. Now what will happen after this? The quotation lines will come over here. If you click on the transfer to forecast, transfer to item requirement, it will also be created as a forecast and also be created gone for going for the master planning module as well. So if there is any internal notes, we will keep the internal notes. Project D365 implementation. Then notes to customer. Project, good luck. Okay. So this is the notes for the customer. It will be printed on the machine. Okay, so now activity number one, for the activity number one, we are charging this, application fees quantity is this. And then if there is any sales category that we can show over here. If there is any item, sales category, that will come for item. Actually, there is hours resource, which resource is going to be added. For that we can have, but we right now we are only choosing the hours and fee. So all the lines will come over there. Against each line, if you want to enter anything, you can enter over here the unit price and the unit cost. Right now, we will take it up in the further discussion. Over here, you can go for the totals. You can check the totals over here. The system will show you the how much is the total you want to charge. So I hope that from the yesterday error, you find something. So the cost value will be 25,000. The rate of per quantity will be 376. The total hours quantity. The worker will be counted as on 375, and this is going to be the invoice amount will be 7,000. Okay, so I will click OK over. Now we will go for the totals. Totals is done. We have the estimates also. If there is any estimates enabled over here, so the estimates is of estimated revenue is 1,000. Estimated profit is 1,000. Estimated profit margin is 100% on the fee. There is the hours over here. We have an estimated margin of 58%, and the total is coming in 64%. 64.29 is a profit percentage over here. Okay. Now what we will do? We will go for the code. We will go for the send quotation. Send quotation must be enabled. But why it is not enabled? You guys can put me in the comments. Put the answers in the comment. If not, if then tomorrow I will go for the send for quotation as well. Thank you for watching this video. Thanks a lot.